Hello.
Hi.
What is cataract? Many of them know. But is it again genetical?
Yes. So, first of all, everybody knows cataracts to happen in old age.
Yeah.
People do not know children can have cataracts.
Okay.
And I operate exclusively only on children. So that means pediatric cataract is a common disease too.
Hmm.
Now, most common cause for pediatric cataract is, of course, genetics.
Okay.
So, again, consanguineous marriages or parents where there has been a strong history on either side of having early cataracts, the child can get very early. Still, very common is maternal infections in the sense that inside the womb, when the baby is there, at that time there are certain infections like rubella, mumps,
Yeah.
or CMV virus infections, which the mother may not even know that she had. Some light fever sometime in her first trimester, and that could very much affect the eye of the child. The eye develops in the first 3 months of the life itself, of the fetus life itself. So anything which happens wrong at that time can affect the vision of the child. And these are children who are born with cataracts. And that is why newborn eye screening helps, where you can early diagnose and early treat these cataracts. So cataract can be caused by even maternal diabetes, or so the child has been having some kind of health issues where there was a brain bleed or something which happened in the baby, and that can also cause cataracts to happen. So, or there is a developmental cataract. So these children can get cataracts at 4 years or 5 years or 6 years of age, and that is again genetic in nature. So cataract can again happen in first 10 years of life anytime. In fact, only last week I operated on a girl who is 12-year-old and who had an injury. It was just a basketball injury a year back. But at that time, there was some redness and nothing was done, and they didn't evaluate at all. And after 1 year, diagnosed to have one eye vision, complete loss of vision, and I saw there's a cataract, and I operated on her, and now she has fantastic vision. So injuries are again very, very common in these kids. That is because of where
Eye
they
injuries,
are.
right?
Eye injuries are very common, and again the common cause is because they play with things, right? You see children playing with pencils, they play with crayons, they play with sharp things, and sticks, very common in a rural environment of playing with broomsticks and things like that. And if a little bit also pokes the eye, it's gone. I know it's a nightmare as a parent. Me being in this field, my only job at home is to keep them away from these things. And then all our firecracker injuries. Unfortunately, every Diwali, every Dasara, I end up seeing so many children losing vision because of firecrackers. So having the right sense, civic sense, to not be so flying things from your hand, or throwing firecrackers. Usually the person who's doing it doesn't get injured, but these bystander little babies, little children who don't have that height to escape, or that reflex, they are the ones who end up with burns, with severe eye injuries. So at home also, be very careful when we call children for play dates, right? It is very important to keep a little supervision, and important to keep all these pellet guns, all these,
I'm
all
really
the sharp
scared
things. I
now.
know, as a mother, it freaks us out, but I don't think these should be sold in the first place.
True.
It's not a gun, is not a toy. We know it, and pellet injuries are so common in the eye, so common. And eye is such a structure. Once there is an injury, everything is damaged. Like I have really, it's like a torn cloth. I have sewn eyes like that, where the cornea is cut, the cataract is cut, and the retina inside is cut. Everything is damaged, and the eye is gone forever. So injuries are again very common, especially in play schools, or in smaller age group kids, where they are still learning how to handle a pencil, and they don't know, and it pokes off. So those are the things. So few things: don't have too much sharpened pencils, don't have double-edged pencils.
Yeah, but
There is
kids
that
do
second
they
one, no?
themselves. Yeah.
The other side is also
Yeah.
sharp, and they can just fall on it. So, yeah, being very careful with kids is important.
As
It's
you said,
important.
these days, like playdates are more like,
Yeah, yeah.
we never know what they're
We
doing
never
there.
know what they're doing. So, as a rule, don't buy toys which you feel are not safe for kids, because everything is sold in the market.
Yeah.
And these sharp darts, these pellet guns which have very small pellets, they can even go into the mouth and
Nose
cause
and
choking,
mouth,
by
yeah.
the way. And so these are something which you should keep away.
Ma'am, what is white reflex?
Yes, so white reflex is a very important diagnostic sign. As a parent, right now we are clicking pictures of our children everywhere. Now, initial years, like first 2-3 years of age, if in photographs you see white
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of black,
yeah.
that is the white reflex.
Okay.
So, white reflex can be because of cataract, because of retina issues, or because of even eye cancers like retinoblastoma.
Okay.
So, we encourage parents to see their children's photographs and to see for black part. The black part, the center small hole that you
Yeah.
can see is always black. Okay. The surrounding part can be brown, black. So what we call as black part is not the big part, which is iris actually, which can be different colors for all of us. But the center hole, 3-4 millimeters, is always supposed to be black,
Okay.
which means that it's a clear zone for your light to enter the eye.
Okay.
If that part is white in any of the pictures or while seeing your child also, that is known as white reflex.
Okay.
And that is an alarm button on. You should reach an eye doctor to get it evaluated, because it can be all the worst things which can happen. And again, they should be identified early and treated early in life.
How is the treatment procedure again?
So again, depends on what it is. Like corneal opacity, if it's a small cornea is a little scratched and little white, you don't do anything usually. And if there is a cataract, you have to operate on the cataract. If there is a retinal detachment, immediate retina surgery is required. And if there is an eye cancer, the case like I was telling you, then that has to be also operated early. So early detection is key. I had another patient, not with the white reflex, but this child always saw like this, head posture. The child had a head down and always seeing like that. And the parents were saying everything else looks fine, but he's just not able to play football, basketball, anything, because he has this head posture. He was around 8 years of age when he came to me. And I evaluated, and he had something which is known as nystagmus, which means eye shaking disorder.
Okay.
Now, in nystagmus, there is a very funny thing which happens. There is something known as null zone, which means that only a particular zone the child may be able to see clearly. So, if we bring the null zone straight, the child has a straight head. Okay. So, I operated on all muscles of his eyes, all 6 muscles, underwent surgery to get that position to the straight gaze. And now that guy is in college. He is doing engineering. He came to meet me last year, and he's doing very well. Okay. So, observing how your child sees. If there is a head position also, that can also mean an eye problem. Okay. And that if rectified, it can change everything for the child, including play and everything else. Yeah.